Hi, Shauna here from Dancing Raven Studio. Welcome to Acrylics 101 Basics for Beginners. I'm going to talk about the terminology that artists use when we're painting. Hue, whether the object is yellow, blue, green, blue. Value, how light or dark it is, and all points in between. Chroma, how pure or grayed out the color is. Mass tone. Every paint tube has its own value. So a yellow will be a 8 or a 9 on the value scale, very light. And alizarin crimson will be a 2 on the value scale, so quite dark. Tint is adding white. Bias, if you look at reds, very seldom do you find a red that is just a red. You find one that has definite tones of orange in it or towards the yellow, and you'll find like alizarin crimson towards the purple, towards the blue. And understanding bias is an actually really important concept in painting. Transparent or opacity. Opacity is how well it covers when you're working with it. And if it's transparent, it's great for glazing. Or if you're a watercolorist, transparent's where you're at. Pigment number. Every tube of paint comes with the pigments that it's made of. So you can look at different manufacturers with the same name and actually find out they're using different pigments to create the color. Tinting strength. Yellow has a very low tinting strength. Any of the phthalos are really strong in tinting. And so you're always very careful when adding. You add a little bit of phthalo into whatever color you're changing, whether that's a blue or a green or a turquoise. Light fast and fugitive. Light fast means they rate all paints with light fastness. And the higher the rating, the longer it will last and not fade away. Fugitive just means that it's a color that will quickly fade away. Opera Rose in a watercolor paint that I have is highly fugitive. It's a beautiful color, highly fugitive. I never use it. So let's grab our tools and let's get going. In this demonstration, I am demonstrating the 3 properties of color. Hue. As I put these out, you can see that I've covered the whole spectrum here. We have yellow, we have red, we have a red purple, we have a blue purple, we have blue, we have a green blue, we have a yellow green. The next property we're going to cover is value. Value is how light or dark an object is. With paint, we have some restrictions on how light we can make things and how dark we can make things. We can't make things any lighter than white or black. Can't get any darker than black. But we have this lovely gradation as we go across. I've created a value string of cad yellow medium, and we're going to focus in on the most chromatic, which is the pure out of the tube. And that's Chroma 16. Now we're 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Look at how gray that looks. But watch as I put this next chip, the gray chip, actually next to it, and you can still see that it has yellow in it. It's a low chroma yellow, and we're going to move right back up. Now we're going to go and look at the value 4, which is Chroma 8. And we're going to bring the chromas in, the chips. So Chroma 8 and 6 and 4 and 2. And you can still see some color in that, even though it's mostly gray with just a bit of that low chroma yellow. What always amazes me when I started working with Munsell only a year ago is how low chroma a lot of the items that I'm painting, because I'm a nature painter, is. And it is really quite surprising. I have spent a lot of time in Chroma 2, Chroma 1, Chroma 3, mixing paints this year, and really had discovered that my colors were far too chromatic. So to repeat, we have three elements of paint. There's hue, there's value, and then there is chroma. To receive the handout for each of the lessons, head on over to my website, dancingravenstudio.ca. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next art video.